Welcome back for your second game of SRL Mines Round 8. Broadcasting live from Penrith here at Bluebet Stadium. It is the home of the Mount Druitt Kings, led out by their captain Mitch Wiles. And Mount Druitt looking to pile on more misery against the Firehawks, who have been ruled out of finals contention. But the Firehawks, they will be here to finish their season on a high note and potentially take the Mount Druitt Kings down with them and rule out their hopes of qualifying for the finals. I'm Sonny Tyre, and thank you so much for tuning in for your second game of the Arvo. It is the Kings taking on the Firehawks, and what a game to round off your Friday SRL footy. Jimmy Lopez lines up the boot, plenty of red jerseys in the stands. The sole Queensland team of the Mines comp here to send it off with a bang, and off the back fence, Jazz Bazinga, first run. And for the Mount Druitt Kings, as we spoke about just before, their finals hopes are on the line. They hang in the balance and their destiny is in their hands. They have to come away with a win here tonight. You have to think it's win or die from here on out. And when the stakes are that high, who is going to be the one to stand up in the face of adversity? Great line break from Jay McBob. And a healthy crowd packed out here at Bluebet Stadium to witness the Kings try and make history, try and make the top three in their inaugural season. Fifth and last, Jaden Walker, the right centre, aims it down towards Katoni Butcher. And Butcher will be taken into touch, I think. Oh yes, he does, by a fingernail, you'd have to say, as he went to go play the ball. TBC live replay. Like, he's got the headgear on. He could have been out by a hair strand, but yeah, just didn't give himself enough space to work with. Great defense there from the Kings, rallying up in pursuit. And I think it was Mitch Wiles that was the one taking him into touch. 3 minutes played, and the Kings already a great look inside opposition red zone. They'll pass it out to Jazz Bazinga. Mount Druitt looking for the first points of this game. Mitch Wiles hits a step. I've got to get used to the new headgear that Wiles is rocking. Oh, what a dish straight to Ted McDonald. Walters that one straight onto the post. And that will be the first blood drawn in this game. 4-0 to the home side, Mount Druitt Kings. TBC live replay. Ted McDonald untouched. Beautiful service from Willie Wishart, his first try assist of the game. And now a kick to come. Oh, there we go. What's a live coverage without some technical difficulties? Oh well, this was not on the agenda, but this is what happens when you go live. Now I'm gonna have to try again. All right, we're back. We're back. I don't know what happened there, but for those of you that know, when I do Sims, sometimes my controller just has a tendency to go flat at the wrong times. But it's all part of the charm, isn't it? Mount Druitt 6-0 lead over the Firehawks. And now I am Paz about this controller dying again. Hopefully it doesn't cut into the coverage. Apologies if it does again, but we are back on the way here from Penrith. 6-0 lead to Mount Druitt. And what a start from Mountie. All that off the back of a defensive effort from Mitch Wiles, forcing Katoni Butcher over the sideline, and that just allowed Big Ted McDonald to stroll through. Cronulla Sharks dev play as well, so be interesting to see where his future will end up. Whether the Sharks do take him up on the dev contract, or whether he finds a new home. And a big intercept for Jimmy Lopez. I can hear Daniel Hellier shouting from here. He's excited about that one. Cut out dish to Digby Johnson. He could have taken it himself. but an unselfish act. He'll hand it off to Terrio. Second tackle. And Cairns now. Inside dish to Sevu Singh. Sevu Singh, the big Fijian outside back. Watch out for him. As they go inside Terrio. It's one of the perennial forwards alongside Digby Johnson. And Crichton Madison as well. Crichton Madison. Oh, he'll barge across. I think that'll be a try. He took two defenders on a journey with him to the try line, and there you go. Crichton Madison tucks the ball and just barges across. Mitch Wiles and his teammate couldn't do enough to hold that up. Green lights here from Penrith. And a great reply there from the Firehawks. Jimmy Lopez, a bright future ahead of him, you'd have to say. He's been a standout for this Cairns side, and he's very good on the kicking side of the game, but a great playmaker as well. 6-all locked up. Just under 8 minutes played here from Penrith. And the Kings. How will they deal with this scenario, with what's on the line? They have no other choice but to win. And you've got to give a shout out to Tama Tutafa and Rain Driscoll. They are the mentors for this Kings side, and I don't think their team has missed a single upgrade this whole mine season. And there's a great culture there at that club. If you're inside their inner sanctum, they really get around each other. But the Firehawks, been a disappointing season for them, and I'll be hoping to try and end things off with a win here today. A lot of support behind this Firehawks side. The only Queensland-based team in this Mines competition, and unfortunately for them, they will not be in the postseason for the finals. But they could very well end the dream of the Kings here today with a win. Bailey Monroe on the return. 6-all. 10 minutes gone in your second game of your SRL Mines Round 8 clash. Doubleheader, I should say. Streaming to you live. How good is it? Everything that you're seeing right now is all happening in real time. Broadcasting from the comfort of SRL HQ down here in Melbourne. How good is technology? Benji Magic offload away. Just shy of the red zone. 4 tackle now. And the Kings slowly but surely inching their way closer to the try line as they go through Quinton Cotter. One of, if not the best forward in this team. Oh, 5th and last. Miscommunication on the play. Looks like they were trying a reverse switch play and it just did not execute the way they were looking to execute it. So now, turnover of possession for the Firehawks. Plenty of work to do from deep in their own half as they'll find a nice ball to Digby Johnson. Great line break. Digby playing in at the number 10 spot here this afternoon, and if I'm not mistaken, he's been accustomed to playing in at the second row position for a majority of this season. So could he be the one to lead the way through the trenches? Another touch on the footy this set. Marches them inside the red zone, inside opposition 20, 5th and last. What is the plan here for the visitors? They go to Dan James. It might have too much on this one, and it does so. Mitch Wiles pays a price for that take. And he'll wear that one for the rest of the week, you'd have to think. But cool, calm, and collected from the Mountie captain. It's been a big season for Mitch Wiles. He's stepped into this competition and has now found himself a home in Mount Druitt at that 1 jersey. And forward pass from Mountie. Big mistake there. Unforced, and now 15 minutes in. Turnover possession, full set of 6 inside their half, and the Firehawks a great chance to capitalise and make Mountie pay for that mistake. Jimmy Lopez now darts through, pokes his head past, can't break the line, but gets him 15 away from the goal line. It's a flat ball offload. Tyler Keane couldn't get the big palm off. If he could have just stuck the fence straight into the chest of Mitch Riles, he would have been gone. Digby Johnson winds it up, post contact, and the Cairns Firehawks for their second try of the day. Luke Short's gonna send it upstairs. The relative of Mitch Riles. Might have to check some TAB accounts there, some Musbet accounts if you will, but that is going to be green lights. And the Firehawks, they will score their second try of the day. Easy work there for them, just pounding up the middle, pounding the rock. And now this game has turned in favour of Cairns. Straight from right in front, Jimmy Lopez sends it all the way outside the stadium. It's probably landed at Riley Murray's backyard. But 12-6 is the score. And I keep stressing about the controller going flat again. Hopefully it doesn't do that, because you don't want to interrupt what has been a great game of footy so far. The Firehawks in search of their second win of the season. They've only got one to account for. And a win here today would be huge. And give them a nice Mad Monday to look forward to. But so much history, so much lore when we talk about the Cairns Firehawks. Many great names have graced that red and that red jersey. Third tackle, LaShawn Dingleberry, one of the NPCs of this team. Oh, what a line break, Terry Oates. Forced to be brought down by Mitch Riles. Fourth tackle coming up. The visitors on a hot streak at the moment. And a dish to KGS. Cadence George Slattery gets him just shy of the red zone. Fifth and last, 20 minutes played. They're going to go in the pocket to Dan James. Dan James sends it towards the corner. And up and at him is Jaden Walker. Jaden Walker couldn't make anything happen with that take, but a great take to turn around possession, and a beautiful line break there. The Kings marching downfield. They go to Johnny Burgess, just outside 40-20 territory on the third tackle. They're looking to work the meter game through the middle. Straight run. Johnny Burgess now just winds it up. 32 meters gain off this set. At the Cairns 40, they will play the ball. Fifth and last. The visitors are currently leading 12-6. Firehawks over the Kings. Second time this season, I believe these two sides have met. Pinball Jackson now off the left wing. Will try and insert himself into this one. Oh, what a run, KGS. Nearly gets through untouched. Mitch Riles made the early dive. And now reverse inside out play coming up. Risky, but it pays off. Harrison Coward, 6 again. And the Firehawks find themselves with another full set. Inside the red zone, they go through George Slattery. He's been looking dangerous. Trying to expose that left edge. First tackle, left side. Dishing it out to Terry Oates, the big fella. Get back in the middle of the field, mate. Second. They'll go flat dish. Cadence George Slattery looking to barge across, but turned on his back. Desperation stuff there from Mount Druitt. Their goal line defense will have to be clinical here today. Oh, and a step inside from Harrison Coward, driven back a couple. Post contact, fourth now. Sevu Singh, inside dish. Flat ball out to Terry Oates from KGS. Terry Oates tries to crash across. And for some reason, I'm going to send it upstairs. And take another look at that one. Not in doubt there. And it's a no try. But still, one more tackle on this set. Fifth and last. It's a grubber. Harrison Coward. Oh, that was the perfect opportunity to score another one. But the Kings doing a great job to hold on. That was risky. I thought it was going to be another forward pass call. But luckily for the Kings there, they got the leniency on that one. Maybe a bit of karma, but They got to do something with it now. Ted McDonald, first try scorer and only try scorer for Mount Druitt so far. They go inside dish. Mitch Riles wrapped up. Not shy from the contact. Digby Johnson there to wrap him up. Floater ball. Bailey Monroe finds it and gets wrapped with a shoulder to the gut for his troubles. Fifth and last now. Just under 40 gained on this set. On your SRL TV live coverage of your Mines Round 8 action. Katoni Butcher staying well away from the sideline on that run. He's learned his lesson now. He's got to give himself a bit of space to work with. But the Firehawks currently holding a 1-score lead. If you're a Firehawks supporter, you'd love to score another one. Especially before halftime. For the confidence, but the Kings still well within this fight. Oh, and what a line break from Crichton Madison. Making that one look effortless. 4 tackle now. They'll shift it left. Out towards... Oh, Pinball Jackson! What a try! And the Firehawks strike again their third unanswered try. TBC live replay. Pinball Jackson hits a step on Jaden Walker, I think that might have been, or Eddie Lewis, one of them. But either way, the Firehawks strike back once again. We could have an upset on the cards. They are the underdog team in this battle. And a big kick coming up now. Jimmy Lopez. Can he slot it? Can he take it out to a 12-point lead? Yes, he does. And what a clean conversion there from Jimmy Lopez. 3 from 3 on the day. And looking to extend that record just a bit more. And that will take the score out to 18 points to 6. The visitors with the lead over the Kings. And Mount Druitt, they've been down by this margin before, with a lot less time in the game to make a comeback. So we know what they're capable of, and if you're Mount Druitt, don't hit the panic button yet. This is a team that will go the full 80, and the Firehawks, they're a team that they have struggled to compete for a full 80. So hopefully they've learned their lessons, because they want to go away with a win here. And Daniel Hellier making the effort to be here to watch his side try and come away with a victory to finish their season on a high note. Out wide to Harrison Coward. What a machine he's been here in this first half. Stepping up for the Firehawks and making a lot of things happen. 5th and last now. Playing it at the 20. They'll dish it to Jimmy Lopez. Lopez sends it high at the 10. Taken by Alex Neal. And wrapped up to finish that set. Turnover in possession. And now Mount Druitt just looking a bit stagnant. Those conceded tries have taken a bit of gas out of their tank. And oh, what a shrug! Oh, from Jazz Bazinga, still running on the left wing. And the big second rower. Those are the sorts of moments that the Kings need to get themselves back into this game. Jazz Bazinga, what a brilliant run. Sets them up inside opposition 20 as they lurk ever closer. Mountie bopping their way downfield. 4 tackle at the 10. Inside dish. Benji Magic. Flat ball to Ted McDonald. Looking for a second. 5th and last coming up. Where will they go? Oh, it's a questionable ball to Jay Tapuna. Tapuna looking to crash over yet again. And Tapuna will score his 3rd try of the season. Beautiful stuff there from the Mountie 5'8". TBC live replay winds it up at LaShawn Dingleberry. And dingles his berry over the try line. Green lights here from Penrith in the heart of Western Sydney. And what a response there from Mount Druitt. They needed that. And now kick to come from Benji Magic. And a beautiful conversion from Benji. cutting the lead down to just 6 points, a one-score advantage. 35 minutes played here from Penrith. Your SRL TV live coverage. And what a game it is. It was threatening to turn a bit ugly for the Mount Druitt Kings, but the Firehawks just could not hold up that defensive effort there. Still down by 6, but the Kings now in a better position than they were a couple minutes ago, obviously. But they could have a chance to try and get one more try in before half-time. They might even be able to do it off a 40-20. They're in that range on third tackle. But a line break could take them beyond it, and Bailey Monroe tries to make it work on the left wing. Fourth tackle, inside dish. Wishart dishes it back inside to Johnny Burgess. And Burgess wrapped up. He'll play the ball fifth and last. Back out towards the halfway line. Jay Tapuna, incumbent try scorer. A nice kick downfield to Pinball Jackson. And it'll be latched onto there on the return. 12 points to 18. The visitors currently leading. Just over a minute left in this first half. The Mount Druitt Kings, they need to win here today. Fighting to keep their finals chances alive. And the stakes do not get any higher than that. Finals has come early for Mount Druitt. Will they be able to rise to the occasion? Fourth tackle, early 40-20 attempt. Crichton Madison will have a crack. Why not, big fella? Oh, and Mitch Riles. That was dangerous, but half-time, 12-18. Firehawks over the Kings. We will see you in the second half. Yes, good afternoon. Welcome back from Penrith here at Bluebet Stadium. It is the Mount Druitt Kings currently trailing the visiting Cairns Firehawks 12-18, streaming live on your SRL TV coverage. The final game of your round 8 fixtures before our final regular season round next week, round 9, to finish it all off. And for the Firehawks, it is officially their final game of the season. They do have the bye next week, so this is it for them. They need to come away with a win. They want to come away with a win. Currently in the driver's seat to make that come to fruition. Fourth tackle. Could they go for a 40-20? Jimmy Lopez just sends it cross field. And for the Kings, a late strike back from Jay Tapuna. Scoring their second try of the Arvo. It was Ted McDonald scoring the first. And despite scoring first points of the game, the Kings trailing by 6. Big run from Johnny Burgess. Knocks one on his backside. I forget I'm live. Gotta watch that language and whatnot. Quinton Cotter. Oh, what a ball. Draws in the defender. But Tapuna swarmed upon there. Fourth tackle, Mountie. Where will they go? They dish it to Josh Strange. Out to Quinton Cotter. And Cotter unable to get the line break that we're accustomed to seeing. Fifth and last now. Left pocket, Jay Tapuna will send it towards the corner of Katoni Butcher. Butcher steps in. He'll cut back infield. Mitch Wiles has to try and match him. He's got 2 defenders in pursuit. Katoni Butcher, he's got numbers on the left, but he'll just take the safe option. And that'll give the Firehawks a full set inside the red zone. First tackle, Harrison Coward, cheeky, filthy step. Can't follow it up with a try, but that's a great effort post-contact. Second tackle, the Firehawks. They dish it out, taken off the ball. Jazz Bazinga's going to take another line break. Add that to the tally. Go, big fella. Pump those legs, mate. What have you got? And he'll get them 25 away from the try line. Jazz Bazinga, man of the match performance from him so far. 2 big line breaks, and this one sets Mountie up in prime position to try and level the game. Brilliant run from Bazinga. And another touch on this set. He's all over the footy. They'll dish it out. Jay McBob winds it up. The big number 12 crashes over the line. And he'll do a double dip. Just to make sure I saw it. I saw it, mate. It was a beautiful try. Jay McBob, the American import. Running it straight at George Slattery. And the Kings, we spoke about the comeback. We spoke about not writing them off. This is why you don't write off Mount Druitt. Because just like that, they have turned this game on its head. And it feels like a brand new ball game. 16-18, kick to come. Benji Magic, what have you got? Cool, calm, and collected from the clutch goal kicker there. Benji Magic, both halves, or both goal kickers now 100% on the day. 3 from 3 aside. And we are locked up at 18-all here from Penrith on your live SRL TV coverage. Proudly brought to you by TBC Live. Just under 50 minutes played, and there is no separating these two sides. Who is going to walk away with the chockies? Oh, what a run! Johnny Burgess. He is just sitting down anything that stands in front of him. From dummy half now, they'll dish it. Jay McBob. Great run post-contact wise. From dummy, Willie Wishart tries his luck. Third tackle at the halfway line, Mount Druitt. Slowly working their way upfield. Through the left edge they go. Bazinga's been all over the footy today. Quinton Cotter, a little bit quiet for his standards, but expect him to pop off in the second half. Fifth now, 15 minutes played to Punter towards the corner. Katoni Butcher, oh, wrapped up straight away. And they swarm to him like vultures. As Jimmy Lopez now, makeshift winger on this play. Second tackle, and the Firehawks yet to get out of their red zone, but they'll do so through LaShawn Dingleberry. Third tackle. Terry Oates now winds it up, and not much ground to be made for the Firehawks. They are in 40-20 territory, but I don't think they're going to go for it. It's picked off. Interception from Josh Strange. And I thought he was going to take it to the house for a pick 6. But there you go, Mount Druitt. It is all looking their way at the moment. Taken off the ball, and Benji Magic swoops onto it. 3 in the tackle to wrap him up. Second now, 3 meters away from the try line. Inside dish to Jaden Walker. And watch out, Firehawks, the Mount Druitt Kings. Oh, never mind. Never mind. A spilled opportunity there from the home side, and there you go. It fizzles out, and the Firehawks will be counting their blessings, because that one could have been very dangerous for them. Oh, what a bullet pass out to Lopez. But again, the Firehawks just not able to make meters on their attacking sets. This is going to really take its toll on them if they cannot find those lanes. They cannot get to the other side of the field. It could be a long half for them. Dan James, great kick downfield. Mitch Wiles there to field it on the full, and he'll be wrapped up. LaShawn Dingleberry, I think, there to bring him down. Or not. I think it was Tyler Keane, who knows. But Josh Strange now. Off the left edge. Mount Druitt looking dangerous, and they've had some not easy, but they've had some good field position on the sets to work with. They'll be hoping they don't turn it over again, but we'll have to wait and see. Jaden Walker, what a step, what a ball. Mitch Wiles, can he take it to the house? What a try. And Mitch Wiles with a no-time screamer of a try. Beautiful stuff there from Mount Druitt. As we take a look, TBC Live replay. And it was that filthy step and a pass from, oh geez, I already forgot who it was. Jaden Walker, I think. But they dished it out once again. Brilliant ball to Mitch Wiles. Cuts infield, hits a step on Harrison Coward. And now it is the Mount Druitt Kings with their own 3 unanswered tries. Since the Firehawks have last scored, down 18-6, now up 24-18. What better way to bounce back? Brilliant stuff there from the Kings. (24-18) is the score. Mitch Wiles, take a bow. What a filthy try that was. The goose step to the side step. It does not get any better than that. And he'll be loving that one, Mitch Wiles. I do believe at one point in his life he did grow up in the area, as they call it, the suburb of Mount Druitt. I believe it was only a brief time, but nonetheless, he's a hometown hero. And a try like that now finds the Kings with their first lead of the second half. What a turnaround since that first half. This just feels like a brand new team out there. But still plenty in the balance for the Firehawks. They will be giving this game everything that they've got. You have to wonder, did complacency play its part in letting this lead get away from them? They found themselves up by 12 at half time, and now Harrison Coward, can he be the one to answer the prayers? What a line break, offload to Tyler Keane. Second tackle now inside Mountie half. Where will they go? Flat ball to Dan James. What a dish to Sevu Singh. Sevu Singh winds it up. Third tackle, 60 minutes played here from Penrith. Coward trying to get a step on, but he's wrapped up, clinged onto and brought down. Fourth tackle, inside dish, Crichton Madison. Fifth tackle now, the Cairns Firehawks. What have you got? What is the play? They give it to Dan James, and Dan James will send up a high bomb. They're looking for a tap back, but Bailey Monroe is there. And 2 defenders there to meet him on the contest. How good has this game been? Your second live game of the day, and a big penalty conceded from the Firehawks. That is going to take a lot of life out of them. Last thing you need. But it is a great chance for Mountie now. And they'll probably be looking to try and dictate the tempo of this game, because they hold the lead. They're in great field position at the moment. This Firehawks side, they might start getting a bit desperate as time winds down, but they just got to keep a cool head on their shoulders and just worry about making one play at a time. Both sides of the footy, what a ball. Benji Magic nearly darts through. 23 metres away from the try line. Fifth and last, Mount Druitt double pass out to Jay Tapuna. It's a shallow bomb. And not much doing there. Alex Neal with a step, turns Mitch Wiles. And if it wasn't for that ankle tap attempt from Johnny Burgess, that could have been enough for him to get away. But great defense from Mountie. 15 minutes remaining in this round 8 clash. Do or die for the Kings. They need to win to keep their finals hopes alive. And they are doing so by the thinnest of margins. 6-point lead. The Firehawks 25 out from the line. Perfect chance. You got to swing it out to the wing. They're going to go left. KGS catches it, dishes it out. Pinball Jackson. Slattery could have ran it himself, but decides to try the risky play. Fifth and last, Crichton Madison. Perfectly placed kick. It's going to be Mitch Wiles with the take. He has the potential to take it all the way to the house. And a try-saving effort from Harrison Coward, straight out of dummy half, Willie Wishart. And they're just looking to capitalise on fatigue. This Mount Druitt side looks like they've got a lot of life still in them. Third tackle now, just shy of halfway. Jazz Bazinga on the ball. Fourth tackle now, inside enemy territory. Flat ball to Mitch Wiles, hits a step. Mitch Wiles brought down. And he has been superb in the second half. the Mounted captain, Jay Tapuna. A great effort off the boot here today as well. And Butcher wrapped up once again. They've been targeting his wing this half. They haven't let too much get past him. And the Firehawks again. The attack is just lacking a bit of energy at the moment. They could go for a 40-20. They have to pull it off though. Will they go for it? Oh, it's a cutout ball to Cairns George Slattery. And the Firehawks just a bit vanilla on attack, a bit vanilla on offense. They need to try and give it to an X-Factor player, someone like a Harrison Coward, someone like a KGS, if you can get him that open space on the left edge. Maybe Digby Johnson playing in at the props. But they need someone to step up in the moment. The Mount Druitt Kings, they're playing to the occasion. They know what's at stake. They know what's on the line. And they will not take anything else besides a win. That is the hope. That is their expectation. Currently holding a 6-point lead, 72 minutes played here. What a fun day it's been. Live coverage of your SRL Mines competition on your Friday Arvo. Who was going to walk away with the win? Will it be the hometown Kings or will it be the visiting Firehawks in their final game of the season? You do not want to miss it. Plenty of footy left to be played. But the Firehawks need to get a wriggle on. Great ball to Terry Oates. Terry Oates with a line break that gets him shy of the halfway. You don't necessarily need to score on this set, but it'd help if they can do so. There you go, George Slattery. We talk about getting him the open space. That's your man to go to in the middles. Crichton Madison now at the 20. 69 meters gain on the set. Nice. Fifth and last now. 74 played. Dan James. Perfectly placed kick. Well placed. Inch perfect. Mitch Riles. They try and drag him back. And that one could have been dangerous. Oh, and it's a 6 again call. That is harsh. That is very harsh. 5 minutes left. Both sides giving it everything they've got. They're going to leave it all out on the field. Going to be some sore bodies after this game is all said and done. Jazz Bazinga, another line break to the tally. Be interesting to see how much he's accumulated when we get to the full-time stats. What a ball. Johnny Burgess forces a pass out. Another pass out to Josh Strange. And off the left edge, the Kings are having some fun out there. They're playing a bit of park footy. The second phase play is in full effect. The Kings have a chance to seal the game right here and keep their finals chances alive. What a dish. What a try. Ted McDonald will seal the game. His second try of the day. Beautiful pass there from Tapuna. Perfect draw pass. And McDonald untouched, unscathed for the second time this afternoon. And the Mount Druitt Kings still alive in the fight for a final spot. And that just intensifies the match that we're going to have next week between the Blue Tongues and the Kings. I'm pretty sure it's going to be. And oh geez, finals has come early for the Kings. And they have stepped up here today. Tama Tutuffa and Rain Driscoll will be very proud of this performance. Down 18 points to 6 in the first half. And they just come out in the second half looking energized, looking like a new team out there, a fresh new ball game. And they have scored 4 unanswered tries. Incredible stuff from Mount Druitt. And this will just make the rivalry game next week even more hype. It'll be the Kings and the Blue Tongues to potentially decide who gets the third and final spot into the finals, into the grand final qualifier. But what a performance. And for the Firehawks, I've got to tip my hats off to Daniel Hallier and Charlie Rossini. It's been a tough season for them, but it's not about winning in the mines. As much as we'd love to win, it's all about the development. And hell yeah, and his boys should be proud of this season. And hopefully they can bounce back next season. Be interesting to see who can land at a first grade club this off season, but full time the Kings have done it 30-18 over the Firehawks, and that keeps them well and truly alive in the race for the finals. What a game it was from both sides, but the Kings stepping up in a big way in the second half. 30-18 victory, well deserved. Ted McDonald with a double, Mitch Wiles, Jay McBob and Jay Tapuna all across for the home side for the Firehawks. Digby Johnson, Pinball Jackson, Crider Madison all getting pies there for the visitors. 52% possession for the Kings, 17 from 21 completions compared to 16 from 18. Errors on par, 4-3, 1 penalty conceded from the Firehawks compared to nil. Tackles on par as well, missed tackles. Line breaks, 5 more to the good, 25 for the Kings. As we take a look at your full-time stats, Jazz Bazinga, 300 run meters from the big second rower, 6 line breaks. What a performance, what an effort. A shame he couldn't score a try, but you know, he deserved it. But when you're putting up numbers like that, it helps your team just step up, and they did so today. Willie Wishart, 2 try assists, great performance from him. Jay Tapuna, a try and a try assist to his name as well. Great effort off the boot, 8 kicks for 257 kick meters. Not a bad effort at all. Ted McDonald getting across as well, 2 tries, only 38 run meters, 16 tackles, 0 missed. Jay McBob, 13 tackles, 0 missed. Quinton Cotter, 19, 0 missed. Burgess, Wishart, 21 each. I mean, when you're making that amount of tackles and missing pretty much bugger all, that is just a telling sign of the Kings and the footy that they play. But for the Firehawks in their final game of the season, heartbreak for the boys, but they'll be looking to bounce back next season. And we'll see what lies ahead for the future of these players. But Tyler Keane, 151 run meters, try assist to his name. Harrison Coward as well, great performance, stepped up today, try assist. Couldn't get a pie, but created a lot of line breaks. Crider Madison, 24 tackles, 1 missed. 19 tackles, 1 missed for LaShawn Dingleberry. Jimmy Lopez as well, 16, 1 missed. And Dan James, just 4 shy of 200 kick meters, 8 kicks. But yeah, what a game from both teams. For the Firehawks, that will be their Season 9 Mines journey. That is the end of their chapter. And for the Kings, another chapter remains next week as we get ready for round 9 of the SRL Mines competition. Thank you for joining me here today. It's been great fun as always, broadcasting live from SRL HQ in Melbourne. I'm Sonny Tyre, SRL Mines Commissioner. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out, enjoying this Mines footy. To everyone that may be affected by the cyclone, please stay safe, look after yourselves, and we hope that everything turns out well and safe for those in the community. But until then, we will see you next week. The finals in first grade is kicking off in the last round of the Mines regular season before finals next week. It's all happening. Enjoy your day, and we will see you next time on SRL TV.